Hi guys, Amber here from Spoilt Scale Reptiles. Today I'm going to be telling you my top 5 reptiles that we actually own. I think we've got 25 now, so I'm going to kind of try and whittle it down to 5 and then just give you a couple of reasons why. Okay guys, so number 5 is again someone you're not going to see very often on the channel because he doesn't like me or like being out, but nevertheless I still like him. Again, I'm so sorry about my nails, but he's Emo, our Chinese cave gecko, who has calmed down. It was a little bit of a difficult one to get him out. He's daytime and he doesn't do daytime, he doesn't like light, so I'm not going to keep him out for very long. But this is Emo, who Dustin clearly doesn't like. Emo is a Chinese cave gecko. He is nocturnal. He never comes out during the day. I love him because, well, I never see him, which is quite sad, but he's very, very easy to look after. He's just like a gothic version of a leopard gecko. In a minute I'm going to try and show you his body just so you can see his tail and everything. But look at those red eyes. Isn't he just beautiful? So much sass. Here we go. Look, this is him getting the ump. So much sass. Hates me, bites me all the time, but it doesn't hurt. But here's his... Can you see him? Yeah, you can see him there. There you go. So he looks just like a smaller version of a leopard gecko. Look, mouth open and everything. Can you see him? I'm going to go and put him back. So yeah, he's my number 5. He's super rare. Super rare. We always wanted one, actually, so he... Do you mind? I'm trying to record. So he was one of our dream reptile tick lists, and he's beautiful. There you go. Say bye, Emo. Number 4, guys. This is really hard for me, because we have 3 crested geckos, and I love them all. So I'm just going to... I grabbed the first one that was looking at me and wanted to come out. But they are equally probably in my 4th place. This is Ember. Don't think you would have seen her on the channel yet. She's fired down at the moment, but when she fires up, she's a beautiful bright orange colour. And why are my Cresties my number 4? There we go. That's why. Right on cue. So I love how they jump. I love their sticky feet. They're easy to look after. They love their bugs. It's really fun watching them hunt. But also they eat Pangea. So like those of you who have crested geckos or day geckos or anything will know what Pangea is. It's a really easy to mix up powder diet. And yeah, little piggies. As you can see, she's a bit of a porker. And I just love their faces. They always look like they're smiling. Let's see if I can show you. Oh, there we go. She's here. She didn't quite stick to the phone, but she held on to the tripod. You're so sweet. So yeah, also love their eyes. Just everything about them. I love their tail. They're just beautiful little creatures. So yeah, guys, that's my number 4. This is Ember. So who knows what my number 3 is? Number 3 is Knox, the Chinese water dragon. So we have 2 Chinese water dragons, Nessie and Knox. But Knox is the better behaved, less attitude, and tamer. So when we get in from work, he also wants to come out. Whenever I'm in the reptile room, he wants to see what I'm doing. Very, very inquisitive. Always at the highest possible branch in his vivarium, so he can keep an eye on me to know what I'm doing. Also, the other thing I love about these lizards, and especially Knox, is one, he's staring at me like, what the hell are you talking about, woman? I wish you could see that look. And two, I love the fact they're arboreal, so they're in a really big vivarium. He's in a 5 foot by 3 foot by 3 foot, so it's a really big viv, but he really does use most of it. He's not as agile as Nessie, but he loves using his bath or swimming pool, whatever you want to call it, which we call as his little own spa day, because he has bubbles from the filter, and he also has a heater in there, so every time he goes in there it looks like he's having a little jacuzzi. But yeah, he absolutely loves it, other than the fact when you poo in it. But yeah, really well behaved. Harder to keep, definitely harder to keep, but he's still my third favourite. Say bye to everyone. Say bye. Okay, so this is number 2. So number 2 is Damascus, the Uromastyx. He's a Uromastyx Geyri. We got him when we think he was about 6 or 7 years old. We've had him for a couple of years now. He doesn't come on the channel much because he doesn't like coming out very much. I wish you could see the face he's giving me right now. So Uromastyx, he's a little bit harder to keep, although he is a vegetarian, so that's something really good about him. I haven't got to worry about his bugs and bits and pieces. He just loves a really varied salad. Another reason I absolutely love him, and he's my number 2, is because just look at him. He's like a real life dinosaur. We call him the little dino. Look at him. He has got so much attitude. If he's asleep and you try and wake him up, he will tail whip you and he'll do the belly wiggle. I wish I could show you the belly wiggle. I'll try and get it on record at some point. But yeah, he's my second favourite because he is easy to look after, has a lot of character and attitude, and he looks like a dinosaur. So bye bye. Who can guess who my number 1 is? I'm hoping you can. Her name is here, so it might give it all away. Here she is. My little princess. So hi. God, all the beardies are bobbing. They all love her. That's why. She's our only female one we've got, so all the boys want her when she's out, but we're not going to breed her. Here we go. We're going to have some bobs. At least we've got some head bobs for the video. So Diablo is my favourite. Number 1 because she was our first. I think you always have a special bond to your first. I was petrified of lizards before we got her. Or anything scaly, to be honest with you. But she's just made me fall in love with the hobby. And she is so well behaved and very, very easy to look after. She's loving. She's a typical beardie. She loves sitting on the window. She loves sitting on your lap. She loves running around. We kind of treat her as a little bit of a house dog, house lizard, however you want to call it. We will just open her viv when we get in from work, let her run around. She does what she wants to do, runs around, licks some things to check they're all still hers, and then she goes straight back in her viv and baths again. So, but yeah, so number 1 is Diablo, the normal bearded dragon. Say bye bye. So that concludes us of my top 5. So from cave geckos to bearded dragons to water dragons, they're all very, very different. But yeah, there'll be another video coming up shortly of John's top 5. So watch this space. Please make sure you like and subscribe for all of our future content, and we look forward to seeing you soon. Bye.